Welcome back, everybody. It's time for Hot Topics. We've got Jennifer Adams, one of the nation's most sought-after designers, and Dr. Greg Cason, a psychologist from Beverly Hills. And earlier in the show, we were talking about the correlation between redecorating your home, remodeling your home, and the stress that it causes on a relationship, whether it's marriage or even if you're, I guess, you're just living together. You're not married.
And no matter, right? Even if you're shacking up for the very first time or you've been married for a long time. And the thing to remember is problems are normal. Everybody has problems during the process.
But does the process bring out what was already there?
Yes.
Or does it just make it even worse?
Yes. Yes,
to
both.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely to both. Because couples basically fight all the time, and they're basically either seeking freedom or security. So I either want to express my own self, or I want to keep things safe and secure.
Right.
And often those two people find each other. So they're in a relationship. You bring out the remodel, and boom, it's conflict.
Clashing. Now I don't know which one of you guys can answer this best, but I find that a lot of men feel like they don't have 2 cents to put into the redecorating process, and they just kind of have to let go with whatever the wife says. They just pay for it.
I see that a lot. I also see the reverse often, where the guy has so much to say and he doesn't let his wife speak at all. In fact, I'll get phone calls where the guy will say, you know, my wife or my girlfriend's going to be there, but really she doesn't know anything about this process. That's why we hired you. So listen to what she says, but ignore it and do what you want to do. I've gotten that call so many times. There's such a lack of respect for each other.
Yeah.
And may I say, that relationship is doomed. That would be the relationship that I would stay out of. No, honestly.
I have to give you your money back. Right? We're not going to remodel for you.
A relationship succeeds, and this is a hint for the guys, a relationship succeeds to the extent a husband listens to his wife. So it really is the husband getting influenced and listening to his wife, really not as much the other way around.
But also, okay, let's check this out. I think the wife does need to listen to the husband. A little, you know, in terms of what his needs are. I did a little research. I knew you guys were coming. Apparently, Abraham Lincoln and his wife Mary had big issues. She was redecorating the White House, spent $20,000, which then, obviously, a lot of money.
A lot.
And he was beyond fed up, especially because, you know, other people were doing without blankets and simple basic things. But he basically said, she's going to bear the blame, let her bear it. So I swear I don't want to have anything at all to do with it.
Wow.
It's on the internet, so it has to be true, right?
It
has to be true.
And it goes back forever. Yes, it's so true. And I also see a lot of couples that will lie to each other about the price that they're spending on something. I get a lot of people taking the shoebox out from under the bed, paying that way, or saying I got it on sale, or just don't say what we spent. But I think it all goes back to honesty and respect, and like you said, deeper issues that root somewhere else.
Now, how often do you see people redecorating after divorce to just kind of like give a whole new look?
A lot of times, and my advice for the divorced woman, I have to say, make a decision and move on, because that's a challenging situation, because oftentimes the person that's been left, their self-esteem is very low, and they feel like that sofa is going to be the very last sofa that they're ever going to buy.
Right.
And it's a sofa. Just make the decision, move on, have fun in your life, and think about other things.
And this is actually, the divorce situation is one where I really encourage, especially the woman, to redecorate, because that's where she actually gets to express herself. And usually after a divorce, she's feeling like she doesn't have much of an identity, and that's the beginning of her identity. So I really do advise a redecoration at that point, even just curtains.
You just went deep on me, and I like that. That's very good. That makes a good point. Okay, thank you both very much. We appreciate it. Okay, stay with us. We'll be right back after this.